Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sergeant Geek.
And I'm Rick Sanchez, and we're back with another Sergeant Geek's toy review, where grown men get way too excited over militarized plastic dudes in tight pants.
Come on Rick, you gotta admit, the figures in this toy line are pretty awesome. Well, what do we got today?
Today's science experiment in cardboard disappointment is the G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Viper Officer and Vipers 3-pack.
Nice, this is my first 3-pack, so I'm really excited about this.
Also known as, how many shades of blue can Hasbro milk before we riot?
Well, isn't the officer set up different than the regular Vipers? Doesn't he have like 2 additional colors?
Yeah, whatever. Let's crack this open before I pass out from the fumes of nostalgia and corporate greed.
Alright, so let's go ahead, hit the table, and let's check out these 3 brand new figures that I got from my collection.
All right, here we have the box.
Now that is some amazing artwork on the front there.
Ooh, look at this high quality cardboard rectangle. Fancy Cobra art on the front, showing you exactly how cool these figures wish they looked out of the box.
Haven't been disappointed so far, and for $14.99 for 3 figures, I think that's quite a steal. And look at the quality of the artwork on the front of the box. This is amazing. It is really awesome. This is like something you would hang up on your wall.
Flip it over, and bam! Marketing shots. Like Tinder photos for plastic soldiers. Don't fall for it. These guys are catfishing your wallet.
So far, I'm liking what I see. These things look amazing. If the figures are just like the photos, this is going to be an amazing set here.
You get that Classified Series windowless box design. Great for saving the planet. Terrible if you like knowing your figure's not missing a head. Thanks, Hasbro.
But the windowless box makes it worth saving this box because of the artwork. If not, it'd just be cardboard with a big hole in it. And I bet you $5 that all the figures have their heads attached.
Wubba lubba dub dub! You're on.
All right, really cool this artwork here, but let's go ahead and let's break the seal and win me $5. All right, there it is, popped open for the first time. There's all the accessories right there. Let's go ahead and let's check these figures. Oh, so far 2 with heads. Anything else in there? Nothing else in there? Let's go ahead. And looks like somebody owes me $5.
Big deal. You won $5. I bet that makes you feel like a big shot.
Damn straight it does, because now actually I only paid $10 for these 3 figures and all of these accessories.
Whatever. Here's your money. Hope you choke on it.
Well, I can see you're upset, so let's go ahead and take a look at the figures.
Now here's your trio of Cobra mid-level cannon fodder. We got Cobra Viper Officer, leader of 2 other guys who will absolutely get blown up in the first 5 minutes of a mission.
Well, I do like that they made this character a different color as opposed to the other Vipers. And he does have some paint details just right, not overdoing it. They could have used a little bit more maybe on his pouches and stuff, but all in all, it still looks like a really cool figure, and definitely the great pops amongst the blue figures itself as well.
Well, not a good idea in combat. Now he sticks out like a giant fucking target.
True, but I still like the design. And what about his articulation?
Okay, articulation time. Let's see how many yoga poses these wannabe warlords can manage before a joint snaps.
You better not break my figures.
Calm down. I'll be gentle with them.
Don't be messing with my figures off camera and try to break them.
I'm not. Okay, can I finish here?
All right, go ahead.
Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, head full rotation, up and down. Great for looking smug or dead. Shoulders butterfly joints. Shoulder shrugging excellence. For when your Viper's like, I don't know man, I just work here. Legs thigh cuts, double jointed knees, ankle rockers. Basically these guys can kneel dramatically or run away, your choice. Arms, double jointed elbows. Yes. Finally, they can salute and punch themselves in the face. Torso, ab crunch, and waist swivel. Surprisingly good for the I've seen things man pose. Overall, it's impressive. They bend better than most people's moral standards during toy clearance season.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, compared to some of the other companies like BST, who claims they have the best articulation in the business, these G.I. Joe figures do have some amazing articulation points, which does make for some great poses, and pretty much they can almost stand on their own. Some of the poses you do require a base or maybe one of those little hooks to actually hold them up in the air, but other than that, these things can do a lot. They look really good and they feel very, very durable. That's one of the things I like about the G.I. Joe figures. They don't feel like hollowed out plastic. They feel solid. They feel good. Even if it is a little tension on busting open one of the joints for the first time, I don't feel like it's going to break. I feel pretty confident that it's just going to snap into place, which is very good. Now let me just get this guy to stand up here. Get him back into the pose where he's actually can stand on his own. There. Just got to do a little bit of adjusting here. Did a lot of twisting with him, so got to put him back in the original pose so he can stand on his own without the base.
Oh, this is some top quality content right here. Did you get Jerry to do the footage?
Hey, Rick, did you call me?
The leg all the way up.
Jerry, get the hell out of here.
Guys. And it's just amazing how he has so many points of articulation just in one leg, which is really cool. All right, there we go. Get him back in the background. There he is. Now, what do you think on the look on the other Vipers?
And two standard Cobra Vipers, decked out in tactical gear like they're cosplaying for Call of Duty. Rejected Ops Edition.
Okay, besides that, what do you think of the toy?
Paint apps? Not bad. You've got red goggles, dull metallics, a touch of color coordination that says, yes, we're evil, but we accessorize. Molded detailing looks sharp, pouches, vests, straps, the holy trinity of 6-inch figure fashion.
And look at all the accessories you get with these guys.
All right, what these clowns come packed with? We got a buffet of accessories here.
They come with a whole slew of accessories, starting with these backpacks here. Very nicely done, fully detailed, and also accessorizes with the figure itself. Very nicely done. These are really awesome. Just look at the detail on these. And then you get a ton of weapons, sidearms, main rifles, goggles, all kinds of stuff. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna regret this, but what do you think of the accessories?
3 rifles that scream we mean business, but we forgot silencers. Sidearms that will never be used. Backpacks with pretend functionality because nothing says realism like molded non-opening bags. Goggles you will lose in 0.2 seconds. And a bunch of blast effects because Hasbro knows that we can't get enough muzzle fire.
I do agree with you. Those goggles will probably be lost on a lot of resales when people decide to resell these, along with some of these magazine clips that actually do come out of the rifles. But for those of us who actually maintain our collectibles really well, that won't be an issue. I just love the fact that these things come with so many different accessories to put on the figure so you can get them in different poses. You do all kinds of stuff with it. It's just really great, and it is the same format for me as it was with the original G.I. Joe. The original G.I. Joe, they knew you lose some of those accessories, so what did? They actually had accessory packs that they sold individually, which is really cool. And I'm wondering if G.I. Joe Classified Series is going to be doing the same thing for those people who lose some of these small accessories. Will they be making accessory packs that we can actually buy later on to replenish our accessories, or just add a bunch more accessories to some of the characters and figures that we already have in our collection?
Honestly, it's generous for Hasbro. Most times they give you a gun and tell you to imagine the rest. This is like a Happy Meal with extra fries.
And the one thing I do like is you got 2 rifles that are the same, but pretty much they did try to make everything different. They didn't try to just give you 3 rifles of the same type, 3 sidearms are the same. You know, they try to do a little bit different on each of them, which is really cool, and I like that fact that even some of the blast effects, they didn't just give you 3 of the same blast effects. They gave you kind of a different variation. They gave you something you can actually combine and make different effects yourself, so if you are creative, you can actually do some stuff like that. That to me is pretty cool in and of itself.
Go to admit, Hasbro got this one right.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
This is the Micro Machine Man presenting the most midget miniature motorcade of Micro Machines. Each one has dramatic details, terrific trim, precision paint jobs, plus incredible Micro Machine pocket playsets. There's a police station, fire station, restaurant, service station, and more. Perfect pocket portables to take any place. And there are many miniature playsets to play with, and each one comes with its own special edition Micro Machine vehicle and fun, fantastic features that miraculously move. Raise the boat lift at the airport marina, man the gun turret at the army base, clean your car at the car wash, raise the toll bridge. And these playsets fit together to form a Micro Machine world. Micro Machine pocket playsets, so tremendously tiny, so perfectly precise, so dazzlingly detailed, you'll want to pocket them all. Micro Machines and Micro Machine pocket playsets sold separately from Galoob. The smaller they are, the better they are.
Billy Mays here to talk to you about t-shirts. But not just any t-shirts, we're talking Sergeant Geek's Depot's t-shirts. These tees are high quality, just look at these prints right here. Don't they look great? Just listen to these satisfied customers.
These shirts are pretty cool and I wear them all the time. I just wear my jacket all the time. That's why you don't see them.
Why, these sure are a killer deal, and the prints are to die for.
Yes, these t-shirts are fun to wear, and I plan on buying more as soon as I get an allowance.
I'll bet you're wondering, how can I get one of these amazing tees? All you have to do is check Sergeant Geek's Depot. Here you can find amazing tees. And you'll be glad you did. Just send $19.95 to. Just kidding, guys. Link to the site below in the description.
Now, back to G.I. Joe.
All right, guys, before we get back to the Vipers, I just wanted to show this off really fast. This is a Desert Snake Eyes that I picked up from an auction sale. Looks really cool. Unfortunately, it didn't come with anything. There's no accessories to it. It's just a figure. The figure is still in good condition. None of the joints or articulation points are loose. It's really nice, really cool. I just wanted to show this off because I don't have anything else to do a full video on them. So I just wanted to get this Snake Eyes out there. So guys, let's go back to our regularly scheduled program. Well, I like these figures. I think they're great army builds kit because Cobra does have a lot of different mass groups of different troopers, Vipers, Crimson Guards and stuff like that. So this is a great starter kit for one of those if you're that type of person. But let's hear your pros and cons list, Rick.
Pros, 3 solid troop builders. Great if you're building a Cobra army or just want to feel like a dictator. Good accessories, not just one rifle like a cheapskate set. Excellent articulation, pose them like Cirque de Cobra. Colors pop, you'll spot these guys on your shelf like tactical Skittles.
And let's hear your cons list.
Cons. Price tag, hope you enjoy eating ramen for a week. More blast effects, come on, Hasbro. We're grown kids, not monks. We want explosions. Repaints, let's be honest, if you already own Vipers, this is like buying Vipers with new shoes.
So what's the final verdict?
Final verdict? This set is a tactical win with a strategic wallet loss. You're paying premium prices for what is objectively just more Vipers. But hey, more Vipers means more cannon fodder, and I respect that. If you're a Cobra collector, this is a must. If you're a casual fan, maybe just get the single release and call it a day. Unless you've got money to burn or a weird thing for matching goons. Alright, that's the breakdown, nerds. 3 Vipers, 1 opinion, and 0 regrets. If you liked watching me roast plastic soldiers for 15 minutes, congratulations. You're part of the problem.
Well, for me, picking up these figures at $14.99 at my local Ross Dress for Less store was a no-brainer. These things everywhere were going for about $50 to $75, so to pick them up for 15 bucks is awesome. They are very detailed, very sturdy, got some weight to them. These are what action figures should be. Unlike those BST figures from the Ninja Turtles, which we still have a few more of those here at the show we're going to get into. I think we got 1 more set, maybe 2. So bear with us on that. But Rick, do you want to take us out?
Smash that like button like Cobra smashes common sense. Hit subscribe like your shelf space depends on it. And drop a comment if you think Hasbro should start including snacks with these things. Until next time, this is Sergeant Geek's Toy Review. And I'm Rick freaking Sanchez, reminding you life's short, pose your figures, and stop taking your hobby so damn seriously. Peace. Ricky Tikki Tavi, bien!
You have been watching Sergeant Geek Collector's Review. Subscribe and roll out.